Welcome back to the Trena Marie Show. I went from the mountaintops in Costa Rica, now here in the bold north. We're going to an ice festival on the lake full of ice sculptures and ice events. I'm super excited. I decided to go as an ice princess. If you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. All right, I'm going to start with my pore minimizing primer, the Porefessional from Benefit. And I'm just going to apply that all over my face. Get that all rubbed in good, and then I'm going to go into my Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation in the shade Vanilla. And then put that on the back of my hand. I'm going to grab my beauty blender and I'm just going to blend in all my foundation on my face. All right, now that that's all blended, I'm gonna go grab my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair Neutral, and I'm gonna highlight underneath my eyes and down the center of my face and blend that all in as well. All right, now that's all blended in, I'm gonna grab my Laura Mercier setting powder and I'm gonna set all of the concealer and foundation I just put on my face. I'm just gonna dip right in with my beauty blender, get the highlighted parts, and then I'm gonna grab a powder brush and dust the rest of my face with it. I'm gonna use my large powder Sigma F30 brush, and that's what I'm gonna use to dust my face. Now I'm gonna go ahead and contour my face, and to do that, I'm gonna use my Hoola Benefit bronzer, and I'm gonna grab my I'm gonna do my Dual Fiber F50 Sigma brush. All right, and then to add just a little bit more color to my face, I'm gonna grab my Pacific Coconut Blush, and I'm gonna use this pink shade right here, and I'm gonna grab my large powder F30 brush and just kind of get the apples of my cheeks and bring it up and out. Once that's all blended in, I'm gonna do some eyebrows. So I'm gonna grab my Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Taupe, the Dip Brow, and my Sigma Small Angle E65 brush, and I'm going to just apply my brows. I'm gonna brush them out with my Brow Wiz brush here. So when I'm doing my brows, I like to grab just a little bit of product, and I like to just do it a bunch of times if I need to, because then you're not getting too much. And I also like to make very small brush strokes so you have more natural looking brows. And I kind of just follow my natural brow shape, which is nice, but you can kind of just decide how high you want your arch, whatever you want to do with it. So we are gonna go jump right into eyeshadow now. And like I mentioned before, we're gonna go for a ice princess look. So we're gonna do lots of blues. I got some new kind of colors of eyeshadow. This is the Makeup Forever. So I got some new Sigma colors. I got the Ethereal Glitter and the Airy Loose Shimmer. These are both just glitters. Looks like that, and the other one looks like this. And I'm not sure if I need a glue for this, so we're gonna go ahead and just try without a glue. And I'll probably jump in first with a little transition shade. So first I'm gonna grab this lighter blue shade right here with, let's use a bigger brush. I'm gonna use my Tapered Blending E35 Sigma brush, and I'm just gonna put that in my crease and kind of my transition area. I'm gonna do my Sephora Airbrush Crease Brush. I'm gonna hop right into this darker shade in the Make It Forever. Go under the light blue, so the light blue will still show on the top, but this will kind of cover that. All right, so now I'm gonna jump back in to my Sephora Airbrush Crease Brush, and I'm gonna actually take this Maybelline Eye Studio, it's called Blue Blowout, and I'm thinking I'm gonna go for this dark shade over here in the corner, and I'm gonna put that in my outer corner and in my crease and just kind of darken up the blue in that. It's kind of a sparkly blue shade, so it's really pretty. And this stuff is very pigmented for being like a Maybelline product, so I love it. Now I think I'm gonna darken that corner up, that outer corner up even more, and I'm gonna use this really dark shade, the little V right here. And I'm gonna use just a Eco Tools contour brush. All right, now my outer corner is pretty dark, and I'm gonna go in with like a middle shade. And I think I'm gonna hop into my Sigma palette, the Smoke Screen. Sorry, I'm gonna use this Nebula color right here. You can get this at Sigma Beauty, and it was $39 for the whole palette. And it's got a bunch of really pretty colors in there, a bunch of neutrals, but I really like this blue shade. It's super, super pigmented. So I'm gonna hop in that with, let's do like a shader brush. So I'm gonna grab my eye shading E55 Sigma brush. Whoa. Now, as you can see, I left my inner corner totally bare there, and I'm gonna put in a nice kind of lighter, I'm gonna start with this lighter blue shade. It's a matte blue shade, and then I'm gonna work over that with probably a glitter or a light shade. So to apply that, I'm gonna use my medium angled E70 shading brush. It's angled like that, so it fits right perfectly in your eye, and it works really well. So I'm gonna spray that with my Fix Plus as well. Oh. Over that, so I'm gonna use the Ethereal Glitter. It came in a 3-pack and it was $30 for the 3 of them. It's very loose powder, so I'm being very careful with not tipping it. And I think I'm gonna grab my Sigma Concealer F70 brush. Spray that with my Fix Plus, and I'm gonna kind of just apply that into my inner corner. And I've literally never used this, so we're gonna see how it works. Holy buckets. So it picked up a lot, so I'm gonna kind of scrape it off. I did use my Fix Plus. I probably should have tried it without that first, but. So I'm really just kind of going over that, packing it down, blending it in. And then I'm gonna go in back to the middle, kind of blend that in with the white glitter I'm putting on. All right, it's super, super pretty. When I first kind of started putting it on, I kind of was pulling it and it was taking off the eyeshadow I had underneath, which is my fault. I should have just been packing it on. So make sure if you're using this, you are packing it on and not kind of moving it. I'm gonna go back in with my eye shading E55 brush. I'm gonna grab the Sigma pigment in the corner, the Nebula, and just go ahead and blend in the middle and the inner corner. Okay, here brings up a good point. So if you can see, underneath my eye, I have some fallout from the eyeshadow. One of my girlfriends messaged me and said, how do you get that off? I'm gonna take a very large powder brush and I'm just gonna flick it off my face and then blend in with your foundation. And then once it's kind of all gone, you can kind of just do like a nice swipe and get all the rest of it off. So now I just want to kind of darken up my outer corner and bring up the darker shade a little bit, get my outer corner a little darker. So I'm going to grab my Eco Tools brush again and go back into this V shade. I'm gonna grab my Sephora Airbrush crease brush because it's gonna give me, it's a little bit thicker, so it's gonna give me more of a blended look. I think I'm gonna grab this Makeup Forever, this darker shade right here. The shade color is ME216, and it was $20 for each of these and then $2 for the little container it holds them. I thought these would be a little more pigmented because they look so pigmented, but you kind of have to really dig in there to get the color. And then I'm gonna grab my taper blending brush and go into this lighter shade and just kind of go over the top of that, blend it out and make it look a little more seamless. I'm thinking I just want to go back into that glitter shade, just pack a little bit more on in that inner corner. And I'm gonna try it without spraying the Fix Plus on my brush this time and see how that works. And then I'm thinking I'm gonna just kind of add a little bit of eyeshadow underneath my eye to kind of bring out that look. And to do that, I'm gonna grab my small tapered blending E45 Sigma brush. So I'm gonna use this white glitter underneath. And I did like how it worked better, I think, without the Fix Plus on it, so we'll see how it works on this brush. So I'm loving the way this glitter looks underneath my eye here. I'm gonna go ahead and just do the exact same thing on my other eye. All right, so now that I got both eyes looking the same, I am gonna go and grab my Cloud eyeliner pencil, Sigma, this blue color. I'm gonna put that in my waterline. All right, now that I got that applied, I'm going to grab my NYX Black Matte Liquid Liner and I'm gonna put a small wing on my eye. All right, now that I finished my wing on this side, I'm just gonna do the exact same thing on the other eye. And now I'm gonna apply my They're Real Benefit Mascara, the shade Black, apply a light coat to my lashes. All right, now that I finished both of my eyes with the mascara, I am going to apply my fake lashes. And I'm thinking I kind of want to add like a little bit of blue underneath. So I'm going to grab this blue Airy Loose Shimmer Powder. And I'm going to apply that with the same brush that I applied that white glitter with. I'm going to spray my MAC Fix Plus on it. And now that that's all done, I'm gonna grab my They're Real Benefit mascara and just put a light coat on my lower lashes. I am going to finish with my highlight, and for that I'm gonna use my Becca highlighter. I'm gonna go with Champagne Pop. And I'm gonna apply that with my Sigma Tapered Highlighter F35 brush. To finish, I'm gonna use my Stila Stay All Day lip color in the shade Sogno. To totally finish, I'm just gonna grab my Too Faced Peach Mist Mattifying Setting Spray, and I'm gonna spray that all over my face. All right, that is the finished look. It's called Ice Princess. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so we can hit 100 and give away a Becca highlighter. Also, we have super exciting things happening, so I don't want you to miss out. We're doing something exclusively with Sigma, so stay tuned and I'll see you in my next video.